War has engulfed the death world of Settlers Bane, home of the sons of the Taniwha. Forced to withdraw after an initial assault was repelled, Primaris Captain Tahi prepares a counterattack with the addition of Lieutenant Fedor and his forces. As many as we take down, more take its place. We must defeat this beast by removing its head. Yes, the Overlord commands these forces here. You know our mission. Get to work.
Welcome, whānau, to mission number 2 of this 3-part campaign based on the Elite Edition rulebook. The Sons of the Taniwha battle against the Necrons of the Shattered Void, fighting to take back their homeworld after a heavy invasion that decimated the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd companies and resulted in the death of the former chapter master. My battle reports are on the smaller scale, which works better for me financially, time-wise, and helps me to craft better stories, which is my big draw to the hobby. There are plenty of other channels you can watch with bigger armies, budgets, production values, etc. But if you like what I do, then hit subscribe, like, all that good stuff. That would be much appreciated. Following the events of mission number 1, which I won't spoil here, go back and watch that one if you need to. Both armies have reinforced themselves with additional units, looking to stake a claim over the city. So this one will be a simple mission, both forces looking to slay the warlord to break the other side. We have the Necron overlord back there, behind this thing, way back there. We have the Primaris captain here, Captain Tahi. Killing the HQ will net a 2 victory point bonus and a ×2 multiplier. So do you want to risk your beefiest unit or hide away out of sight? It'll be a gamble for sure. So here is the battlefield. I'm deployed here, Necrons in the far corner there. We know the mission, so let's get straight into it with Necrons taking turn number 1. But before we do that, let's take a closer look at the armies that we'll be playing with today. We have 25 power level of the Sons of the Taniwha Space Marines, a patrol detachment led by Primaris Captain Tahi. He is armed with a mastercrafted power sword, power axe, relic shield, and a mastercrafted auto bolt rifle. He is accompanied by a Primaris Lieutenant armed with a plasma pistol, a power sword, and a relic shield as well. We have 2 5-man assault intercessor squads armed with Astartes chainswords and heavy bolt pistols. This squad sergeant here is armed with a plasma pistol, and this sergeant here is equipped with heavy bolt pistol. And we have an outrider squad armed with Astartes chainswords, twin bolt rifle, grenades, heavy bolt pistols. And we have 24 power level of Necrons, the Shattered Void, a patrol detachment led by an overlord with a hyperphase glaive and tachyon arrow. He is accompanied by a royal warden armed with a relic gauze blaster. We have 2 10-man Necron warrior squads armed with gauze flayers, and we have a unit of canoptic scarab swarms. So turn 1, and Necrons kicking off the Shattered Void, looking to race across as both sides look to take down the enemy warlord. We've got the overlord here, we have the Primaris Captain Tahi in the distance, we have the relentless advance of the Necrons as they look to sweep across the ruined city to defeat the Space Marine enemy. Playing without a codex, without the rulebook. I've got that all coming in the post next week. So still using basic rules. I've read up on reanimation protocols and a couple of other stuff, but next game will be a lot more rules. I'll know what I'm actually doing. So we'll kick off Necrons moving. End of movement phase, Necrons turn 1. Not a lot of movement happening this early in the game. A slow shuffle forward of these metallic warriors. The Overlord has given my will be done onto these ones right in the front, bottom right corner. Back there, the Royal Warden is leading the other 10, as well as the Canoptic Scarab Swarms have followed. So we'll move into the shooting now, if there will be much, and see what happens. Alright, so chosen to forego shooting for the time being to try and pack into this building. Very precariously stacked, I'll allow it for now. But they've advanced 6 inches up into that. Going to try advance with the Overlord, or you can also shoot with him. You don't want to shoot because he's got that one-shot super laser? Alright.
4.
Advance 4. Just over that line. Just like, not that much, it's generous. Yep, there. Alright, and advancing for this lot of 10 as well, trying to climb up into the building. 2. Not gonna quite make it. Again, so a slow advance, a 2-inch advance for the Warriors and the Royal Warden. Rolling for the Scarab Swarms as well, 4 inches. I don't know if they advance differently because they're like fast attack and they can fly. Let me know if that's wrong. So again, I won't get the rulebook till next week, but we're going to put them 4 inches forward. Alright, fine, so that will be the end of turn number 1 for the Necrons. Shuffled almost to the halfway point across the board. Sacrifice still shooting, but they're pretty well tucked away behind the building. No open windows or doors or anything like that I can really see, so I need to maneuver around. It's different. See, I'm playing against someone who is new to Warhammer, only playing with me because there's no one else to play with here. But very unorthodox strategies that I wouldn't see or normally use, and they worked well in the first game for her. So I don't know, maybe there's some genius to that madness. We'll find out. But we're going to move into the Sons of the Taniwha, turn number 1. End of movement phase for the Sons of the Taniwha, turn number 1. Going straight up the guts this time. No holding back, no hesitation. The Outriders, new additions, newly reinforced. Zipping forward, we've got this guy. Look at that rad skull thing on the front of his bike there. Oh man, camera's spazzing. Outriders, new addition from the previous game. 14-inch movement, so they can cross this tiny board in 2 turns. That's without advancing. So much mobility, kind of broken in these types of games. I'll move towards more of an elite and heavy support focus for building this army even more. Accompanied by the assault intercessors in the back there. 2 squads accompanied by the Primaris Lieutenant, Primaris Captain Tahi. Alright, so first round of shooting. The Outriders are going to unleash fire with their twin bolt rifles into the Overlord. That is 4 shots each, rapid firing. 4 times 3, 12 shots. We're hitting on 3s, 3 rolling 1s because of Captain Tahi back there. That's 3 rerolls. And that is 10 hits. Strength 5, toughness 4, so 5s to wound. Reroll 1s because of the Lieutenant. Oh, which is just in handy because that is... Can't even see them on there. 5 1s. Yo, I have to pick it up. All those rerolls, 5s and 6s. Yo, yo, yo. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 wounds. Alright, so remembering the primary objective of this game is to slay the Warlord, cut off the head of the enemy. That's why we're going so aggressive. We've got 7 4-up invulnerable saves, phase shifter, to see how we do. So 7 4s, rolling the dice. Oh, only passed 1. So 6 failed.
No.
Took 6 wounds. 5 wounds. Yo, and he only has a total of 5 wounds. So 5 wounds, twin bolters from those bikes into him, peppered him. That's immediate 3 victory points and a ×2 multiplier. So early lead for the Sons of the Taniwha. Redemption after Redemption after the embarrassment of mission number 1. And we still got a lot more fire to go. Assault intercessors back there. They should be in range with their heavy bolt pistols. Get these guys up in the roof. So shooting coming in from the 2 squads of assault intercessors. That is 9 heavy bolt pistol shots. We have a sergeant with a plasma pistol. We have the lieutenant with a plasma pistol, and then a heavy bolt pistol from the captain, which will be the black dice. So 2 white dice is the plasmas and the rest greens. Rolling that, try to get that on camera. Reroll 1s to hit. One, 2, 3, 4, those are gone. So decent amount of hits, the 2 plasmas hit. Alright, so early fire in, we have landed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 shots from the heavy bolt pistols, 2 from the plasmas. So we're looking for 4s to wound. The white dice here, those are looking for 3s from plasmas, and reroll 1s because of the lieutenant. So no 1s, we're looking for 4s there. We're looking for 3s here. So 1 plasma shot goes through, and 4 regular heavy bolt pistols go through. Alright, so one of the plasma shots goes straight through and melts one of the Necrons to pile of melted metal, I guess. We've got 4 saves to make, 4 4-up saves for the Necrons. So roll here. So pass 2, failed 2. So that's another 2 will be dead. So this is the cool thing about these guys, is the ones that are dead, they're like reanimating, self-repairing robots. So they can potentially come back to life. So you lost 3, and that's the end of my shooting, that's the end of my turn. You've lost 3, they can potentially, all 3 of them could come back. So roll those 3 dice for the 3 that you lost. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, is how reanimation protocols work. On a 5-up, they'll come back.
Oh. None.
Wow.
Close though.
But it works pretty cool for a nice little feature. It didn't work for you well. There's other units you can get for that army that can expand, like increase how much, make it easier to roll for them. Alright, finally, so that will be the end of turn number 1 for the Sons of the Taniwha. Bloody first round. We took down the Warlord, the Overlord. That means we won't have a repeat of the Tachyon Arrow incident from last game and his little buffy abilities. I'm not going to go into assaults just yet. We'll be good to go. But now I'm in close range volley fire of the Necrons as we move into turn 2. Am I worried? I'm not worried because the Emperor protects. So the Necrons are moving, the Scarabs are zooming forward 10 inches right here. Against advices, I suggested maybe a move around here to just grab that 5. I mean here, that's a pile-on from the bikers. This group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units can just mob in and get free attacks, but no, which works well for me because this is, you know, I'm always time poor, so if I can make a good game's a fast game, and with these decisions, I feel like we're not going to be getting to turn 4. Let's put it that way. We're continuing Necron movement. Just want a bit of commentary there. Alright, so end of movement phase for the Necrons, turn number 2. This lot of 10 piled up onto this building, looking to shoot down into the Space Marines below. This unit of 7 remaining, positioned there. And then we have the Scarab Swarm about to get swarmed. Coming up. So into shooting, do some charges, wrap things up. Shooting phase, Necrons, turn 2. Shooting phase, the Necrons, 10 warriors up here in this building. We're going to fire down into the Assault Intercessor squad down here. We've got 20 rapid fire shots from the Gauze players about to rain down. Alright, 20 dice, we are hitting on 3s. Rolling in. Aiming for...
Oh, there's a lot of 1s.
Oh, a lot of 2s as well.
Yeah.
That's good, we'll count that up. Alright, so 9 misses, 11 hits. And so strength 4, toughness 4, so we are wounding on 4s. So roll those 11 hits.
Sorry.
Aim of, whilst I'm narrating this, you can also grab those dice.
Oh, more 3s and 1s.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A total of 5. So out of 20, we've got 5 successful wounds. And I'll be rolling off. It's -1 to AP, so that's 4 saves. 4 up saves. So under the cover of night, the darkness must have obscured the vision of the Necrons. These immortal, undying robots are firing down only mere inches away, and somehow only landed 5 of their shots to deal any damage, which will about to be shrugged off by that power armor, by the grace of the God Emperor. Rolling off 5 4-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only failed 1. That's all good. 1 guy has 1 wound. Safe. Alright, so this unit of 7 shooting into that same Assault Intercessor squad. 14 hits, hitting on 3s.
Oh,
a few 1s.
Yeah. Yikes.
Collect all those up. How many is there?
8 hits.
8 hits, so we're looking to wound on 4s. No, that one's mine.
Oh, sorry.
That's my wound. So 8 4-ups.
Oh.
Not feeling it tonight, babe.
Yeah, geez.
Sorry about it. So 7, landed 3 wounds, and just gonna dust that off. Yell. Oh, 2 passed, 1 failed, which means 1 Assault Intercessor falls. 1 down. He can join the Overlord and the, wait a minute, we got 3 other friends here. So the Fallen, salute the fallen soldiers. That's, one more unit. Alright, and just 1 more unit left to shoot with the newest addition. We have the Royal Warden. It's the reason why there's been like a 3-week delay between mission number 1 and mission number 2, is because after mission 1, I went and picked myself up the Recruit Edition, which is an awesome way to expand the Necron army. So another unit of warriors, another unit of scarabs, and then another HQ unit. He's just a beefed up immortal. So he's going to fire in with his relic Gauze Blaster down into those same Assault Intercessors. He is hitting on, I'll lift it. He is 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
All hits.
Boom, and he's worth that. He's worth that new addition. His gun's a little bit stronger than the rest of his mates as well. So he's hitting on, winning on 3s.
4 die?
4 dice, yep.
Come on. All hit except for 1.
Oh, 3. And there's a bit of beef in that one, so it's minus 2. -2. So Relic Gauze Blasters ripping through that power armor. We'll see what happens. As I rolling 3. No, come on. Use my own lucky dice. That's when you play Warhammer, you get your own dice.
No, that's why.
Warhammer, Dungeons or Dragons, anything. Luck of the dice. So 3 -2. 3 5-ups. Oh, passed 1, failed 2. So that is another guy from the unit. Dropped, dusted. He's going to join the casualty pool, and that's going to end the shooting phase for the Necrons. Turn number 2. Those scarabs are going to attempt to charge though. Alright, so the scarab swarm is going to charge in to take on the big dog Captain Tahi. I believe, and again, I know the helpful community, the Warhammer community, because this is like real skint on the rules, the elite manual. And I remember from 8th edition, you had to declare, and if you were charging, you can only charge into units that you declared against. So in this instance, she has to declare a charge onto everyone, because if you don't, and you end up within 1 inch, then that's invalid. So that's what's going to happen. And you still want to proceed?
Yep.
Alright.
You tried to lead me astray in the last game and I won, and you're doing the same.
Alright, we'll back her up if she's right and I'm wrong. We'll see, but she's charging into 5.
Yeah.
5 units.
But it's strategic. Look, I've got guys up here. Like, you're going to be cornered in there. I'm going to break you guys apart.
Look, you're not going to survive. I promise you, you're not going to survive.
You promise? You bet on it? Okay, if I don't survive, if I do survive, then you can instantly kill these 3 guys off.
If these bugs survive...
Yeah? Then kill these 3 guys off. Is that how confident you are? Is that how confident? Ready? Shake it on camera. Shake on camera. If you're so confident.
Alright then. Alright.
Yep. There we go.
Wait a minute, how many wounds do they have? They got 4 wounds. Yeah, yep, sweet deal. If I don't kill the bugs in this round of fighting, then I'll get rid of those.
Got that on camera.
Well, it's good. It means either way.
Man, I can't wait to smash him.
In a faster game. So you'll automatically make your charge and fighting into my captain. The boys are gonna pile in as well. So round of combat to finish off turn number 2 for the Necrons. The Canoptic Scarab Swarm charging into 8 Assault Intercessors, 1 Primaris Lieutenant, 1 Primaris Captain, and 3 Outriders. We get a total of 12 attacks. Those attacks will be hitting on 4, so rolling off.
Come on, don't let me roll a 1. Oh!
Oh, that's 2 successful hits. But remember, it's not about you killing me. It's about you just surviving this. So you only hit twice. And you are strength 3.
Wow!
Strength 3 to toughness 4, so you're going to wound on 5s.
Wow!
0. Zilch.
Oh, no
Zara.
way!
Remember these guys? Like you just use them because they're fast to zip around the field, and also to capture like tie units up in combat who don't want to be. Now you're about to feel the pain of the sons of the Taniwha.
Come on. Yeah, I'll be alive.
Alright, we'll see. Alright, so return attack from the sons of the Taniwha. We've got the 2 chiefs up first, lieutenant and captain, swinging in with their master-crafted power weapons. 4 attacks each. So 8 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Not that it's required, all hits. So 8 hits, and we are rolling 3s to wound, because +1 strength. Re-rolling 1s. Alright, so 7 wounds there. Alright, final, so that's it. 7 hits, mastercrafted power swords. mastercrafted power weapons from the two big chiefs. So the Sons of the Taniwha were recently decimated by the awakening of the Shattered Void here on their home planet of, I think I called it Settlers Bane. Lost the first, lost the second, lost the third company. The chapter master died. The next senior leader was blown up. He destroyed the Tesseract. Was it the Tesseract Bolt? He slew the Satan that was inside there, blew up, almost killed him as well, but he's undergoing the Primaris transformation. He may appear in the final final mission next week. But anyway, the big boys arrived. Primaris reinforcements with the Indomitus Crusade. Captain Tahi leading Primaris troops of the Sons of the Taniwha. And there's a reason why he's in charge of the boys, because when he's furious, when he's angry, he's swinging his blade. Chopped in 7 wounds onto these scarabs. 7 wounds, -3 AP, flat 2 damage. So they had a 6-up save, becomes a 9, no go. You're gone, straight through. And that is 7 times 2, 14 wounds. They have a total of 4. So they got killed twice. 2 wounds to spare, overkill. So good. And I didn't even need the rest of these guys, but I'm confident I could probably left it to them. I just didn't even think to do that. So I won my wager successfully. Good stuff. Maoriwargamer. Give me a thumbs up for that. That was epic entertainment. Many could have predicted the outcome. My fiance is, new to Warhammer, so you got to take risks, take chances, but sometimes there are some risks that are too much of a risk. But that being said, that will end the Necrons turn number 2. We'll move into the Space Marine Sons of the Taniwha turn 2 to wipe out the remaining stragglers of the Necrons. End of the movement phase for the Sons of the Taniwha turn number 2. The foot troops are piling around, ambushing that building. The last reserve of 10 Necrons and the Royal Warden atop it. Heavy bolt fire to pepper them off, and then diving in to thin those ranks. We have the 3 Outriders fully flanked behind the warriors here. Open fire with those twin bolt rifles. Again, whittle them down and rev it in to finish off the game. Good game is indeed a fast game. Apologies to Necron players. We'll mix things up as we go through, but understandably, if you are a Necron fan and you've made it this far in the video, you might be pulling out your hair, you might be crying, who knows, you might be disliking and commenting rage and anger, but it's all a learning experience, a lot of fun, and we get these epic moments on the tabletop, help suit the narrative of the of my superior custom chapter. So we're going to shoot things up and then wrap things up. Alright, so the 3 Outriders going to rapid fire shoot in their bolt guns into the Necron warriors above. That will be a total of 12 shots. We're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And that is 11 hits right there. 11 hits, a unit of 7 left in that building. Fours to, wait a minute, sticking the bikes. Hold up. Alright, bikes are 4s, strength 4s, toughness 4, so 4s for wound. Rerolling 1s. So 11 minus 3, 8. Total of 8 wounds right there, baby. 8 wounds. We've got 7 Necrons. Boom. Rolling 8 4-up saves. That's good. So 2, 4, 6. 6 dead. Wait a minute, how many dice is that?
8.
Oh yeah, 6 dead. 1 left. Alright, this is going mad here. So 6 failed, 2 passed. There are 7 left. So only 1 guy's left now. That's right. I've forgotten how to do math. There were 7 alive.
Roll 8 4-up saves.
Well, why are you laughing? That's your guy's dead. 1 guy left. I'll pick him off. You get to reanimation protocols though, so we'll just quickly roll that. Alright baby, so the Outriders mowed down almost all of them. 1 guy left. Will he be joined by some friends? He is joined by 3 friends. They're the guys who just don't want to die. Which is good. And I'll pick him off in the fight phase, no worries. Goobers. Oh my god. Sweet, we'll carry over to this side here now. We'll wipe out them. Alright, so over to this side. We don't have quite the volley of firepower as the bikers, but we're about to shoot in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shots. 2 of them white dice plasma, black dice is the captain. Peppering into the Necrons. Reroll 1s. Alright. So 9 hits. And we soon 4 toughness 4. So 4's to wound for everything but the whites. Whites winning on 3. And reroll 1s. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, so we've had 2 instantly vaporized by the plasmas. We've got 5. We are looking to make 5 4-up saves. It's becoming a favorite line. 5 4-ups. Only 2. So 3 more guys dead. So a total of 5 from that volley. So let's grab them off. But again, they could all potentially come back on a reanimation. So grab 5 and rolling for 5s. Alright, so we're back, Whānau, a little bit brighter. We had to leave the game there for last night and continue the next morning. Cameron died and it takes so long to charge, and then we just got sick of it, had to do dinner and life. So we're back. The 5 that we took out there in the shooting didn't reanimate at all, and we're just preparing to charge in all the guys here, the bikers down there, into the remaining 4 here, 5 and the Royal Warden, and sure we can end this quickly before I head off to work. Anyway, yeah, but she's ready to call it a game, 1-1 each, but you know, for the story, for the Sons of the Taniwha, we need that epic victory because it was a humiliating defeat last game. Captain Tahi took out nice and early by the Tachyon arrow. Like he didn't even get to move turn 1, so it's good for him to get his revenge. Good for you guys to see how epic, because Sons of the Taniwha are going to be the focus of my channel. So I need everyone to know they're the heroes. So moving in for charges. Alright, so Big Chief, Captain Tahi, looking for a 6-inch charge, scaling the building to take on the metallic monsters above. Looking for 6 inches, easy peasy, 6, 9. He's scrubbing up. Just for placement's sake, I need to place them there. We're going to just skip through the rest, and I'm just going to quickly summarize who made it and who didn't. We just wanted to see that the big dog gets in, because we know once he's in, power axe or power sword, master crafted, it's going to mince through any armor saves, +1 to strength. Yo, GG. And we made it in with the bikers. Everyone except for the lieutenant down there and managed to make their charge successfully. So we're about to mince up the sky again. Apologies, not painted completely. I had to try and get this done. Like, if we were waiting for me to finish them to my tabletop standard, we would have been waiting until another probably 2 weeks. Time poor, of course. But quickly to show off this guy, look at that. Bone spear, helmet, white helmet, bone helmet, signifies his rank. Good stuff, looking forward. I'll have them completed by next week's mission though, probably. But anyway, about to throw down, put these Necrons in the blender in this game so I can get ready to go to work. Captain Tahi up first. I just want to swing in with his sword. 4 attacks, he's hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s. 4 hits. And that's strength 5, toughness 4. So he will be wounding on 3s. Reroll 1s. Not needed, but he ended up taking down 3. So brings him from 5 to 3. We'll have the 3 assault intercessors at the bottom into the Necrons next. Alright, Whānau, so those 5 ups were not successful. Took down the remaining 2 warriors, and my opponent has abandoned me. Yeah, a little bit competitive. I mean, I gave her the best advice. If you got any advice for her, except for playing from me, then let me know. The challenge is, right, like whenever we play, like most recently last night, we're also playing Mortal Kombat and, you know, friendly games. I can't lose. I don't like to fail a game, because then you might as well just play yourself. And especially in this one, this is important because this is my chapter. I can't deliberately lose. I try to give good advice to win, but it's still a learning journey, so I'm sure she'll be fine. This banter or I'll forget or something to convince her to play with me next week, otherwise we might not get a finale to this little beginner's campaign. We've got the codex coming, maybe she'll read it, probably not. I'll just tell her the rules as I interpret them. But yeah, Whānau, thank you for watching this one. Glory to the Sons of the Taniwha. They've managed to rout the Necrons, they cut off the head. The rest of the Necron army fell, and retreating deeper into the city for a final confrontation, a final showdown, with the arrival of a very special guest, someone near and dear to my heart, my own representation of myself in the 40k universe, the newly appointed chapter master Hunia. I might make a little cinematic thing for his arrival at the end of this video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, maybe I'll save it for next week's intro. No, maybe I'll do the teaser of him awakening and about to leave, and then tie that in with the start of the next video. We'll see what happens. Time poor, of course. So fun, I hope you enjoyed that one. Turn 2 domination, didn't even make it past turn 3. Some glaring choices that were made tactically. The gun line, I said just blob the Necrons up and see what happens. So I think maybe what might also be interesting is if we do a take 2 of this, where I play the Necrons, she plays the Sons of the Taniwha, exact same forces, exact same armies, see what the outcome would be like. I reckon that'd be interesting, probably something I might end up doing, especially since I don't have too much variety of armies right now. So yeah, Whānau, I hope you enjoyed that one. Tune in next week, final of this 3-part mission using the Elite Edition rulebook. Man, it's very skint, so there's not a lot of it. A lot of it is my own creation, but give credit where credit is due. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you for watching. If you like more 40k content on a semi-irregular basis, subscribe, like this video, share it with your family, friends, Warhammer groups, all that good stuff. I have been your humble host, New Zealand's #1, the Maoriwargamer. Thank you for watching once again. Ka kite. Anō.